Welcome back to A Game of Fangs and Thrones. My name's Hannah. I write books and occasionally I read them too. And this is a little vlog about my weekend. Now it's about 10:05. I'm currently working on my dragon book, which has a name. I don't know if I've told you yet, but is now called Rise of the Riders. So if I refer to it as Dragon, it's still using the working title, but I do have a specific name in mind. I randomly decided that I wanted to go for a bit of a challenge today and this weekend. Now, my average for a night after work writing is about 1,000 words. Last night I managed 1,600. Which gave me the idea of how many words can I actually write in a weekend. So, and by the way, I count my Friday nights as the start of the weekend. So we're down 1,600 words. The manuscript itself, minus the 36 words I've just written, is about 49, well, including the 36 words because I can't do maths. Including the 36 words I've written today, is 49,846. Now, I have also just remembered that this weekend is the virtual retreat for the Heart Breathings writing community, of which I am a part. And there's plenty of sprints and whatnot going on over the weekend. So I'm hoping that I can get a decent chunk of words in before they start. A lot of the streamers are based in the US, and I'm obviously in the UK. So they usually start about my afternoon, my lunchtime. So I'm hoping I can get a decent chunk in and just go from there. The hair is a mess, but we don't care. And just before we dive back into the world of dragons and griffins and Ro, who is my main character, my Illumigrade box just arrived. So I'm going to find some way to put you, and we'll unbox it together. Now, I am not sponsored, not affiliated in any way with Illumicrate. I just really like them, and pay for it myself. So that works. Well, it's the best I can do with the phone and the no tripod. Oh, we got a blanket straight on top. So the theme of this month was Fantasy Emporiums, which I'm hoping means dragons. Spoilers inside, obviously I'm going in blind, but I will keep that there for reference. So we pop this down here without turning the telly off. And we have a blanket. Now, apologies for the noise. So this is the Midnight Bridge blanket inspired by Water Moon by Samantha Sotoyambo. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Yambao. And it's purple. It is so soft. And okay, which way does it go? Okay, I'm going to have to unfold this and show you properly at some point because it is gorgeous. And we'll just fold the spoiler card over so I don't see the book while I'm telling you the details. Okay, so the artwork by this was Danlin Zhang, and it is so soft, and it is its biggest one yet, and I can believe that. I have a couple of the Illumicrate blankets, and they are gorgeous. They're like a fleece, a soft fleece. We have a trivet inspired by Legends and Letters by Travis Baldry. I have not read that book yet. And this is the Heart's Desire trivet. Oh, that's pretty. It's understated. Well nigh to Thommic line, the Scalvet Stone of Fire. Draws the Ring of Fortune, a spectre of a Heart's Desire. That's pretty. And I think I don't actually know what trivets are, so somebody please tell me, but that is cute. I know they're a kitchen item. It's got some heft to it, but other than that, not entirely sure. Is it something to protect your surfaces from hot pans? We have this little box. Poison Garden mini bud vases, inspired by this. Oh, and the trivet was designed by Adrian Brezzian. These are Poison Garden mini bud vases, inspired by this Poison Heart by Kaelin Barron. I liked Cinderella is Dead, but I just didn't love it. Oh, and these are cute little ceramic items. Artwork by Christina and Bianco. I could use these for something. I don't know what, but and I'm assuming the other one's the same. We'll just pop it back in there to keep it safe. Oh no, it's blue. I could find something. I don't know what, but I'll find something to fit in there. Oh, we've got a tea strainer. Spindrift Tea Room Tea Strainer, inspired by A Tempest of Tea by Hafsa Faisal. I am getting very into loose leaf tea again. This is designed by Charlie Nora. I am very excited. That's a little teapot. That's cute. I like that. And it just have a stand as well. So we'll keep that as safe. At some point I will probably be drinking tea today, so we can use that. And then we have the book. Oh, right, okay. The blanket is inspired by the book of the month, which is blue and pretty. And if you are doing Kayla from Books and Lala's yearly buzzwordathon, this is perfect. Water Moon. Well, it's perfect for February, but anyway. So what do we? I'm liking the sprayed edges in the cover. It's pretty. I haven't heard anything about this, but let's just. Ooh, we have naked dust jacket art. I'm guessing these are custom end papers, and they are different on both sides. And okay, so this is the author's UK debut. So is it translated fiction? But we have the bound-in letter. I like how they're bounding them in now. Signed by the author. And it doesn't say anything about translation, so that is, it feels like an older bound book as well. Anyway, what's this about? Would you rewrite your destiny if it meant losing a part of your past? On a back street in Tokyo lies a pawn shop. Not everyone can find it. Most will only see a cozy ramen restaurant, and the chosen ones, those who are lost, will find a place to pawn their life choices and deepest regrets. Hana Ishikawa wakes on her first morning as the pawn shop's new owner to find it ransacked. The shop's most precious acquisition stolen and her father missing. And then into the shop stumbles a charming stranger quite unlike other customers, for he offers help instead of seeking it. Together they must journey through a mystical world to find Hannah's father and the stolen choice. Through rain, puddles, hitching rides, and paper cranes, across the bridge between midnight and morning, and through a night market in the clouds. But as they get closer to the truth, Hannah must reveal a secret of her own, and risk making a choice she will never be able to take back. Sounds interesting, and I'm after, I don't know, is this urban fantasy or is this speculative? Either way, I'm intrigued. So we will get back to the words, and I will check back in with you at some point, and hopefully not forget this vlog. So we are 25 minutes after my first update, because I decided I was going to try and do some sprints by myself. So 25 minutes work, 5-minute break, give or take, and then repeat until I get bored, basically, or I lose creative energy, however you want to phrase it. So I need to work out how I'm going to do this, but in that sprint I wrote 506 words, and they are decent words. So let's just load up a notepad so I can work this one out. So Friday was oh, actually, why am I guessing? I can do it from Scrivener. So yesterday, Friday, I wrote 1,618. Okay, that's Saturday. Sprint 1. I wrote 506. So I don't think we're doing too bad so far. So that's just over 2,000 words so far in for the weekend. Considering I have a day job, a full-time day job, that is not bad. So I'm going to do some chores. I think rather than doing it timed break, I'm just going to do a task break, and then time the writing, and then do another task break, because I think that's probably the best way around things for me. So, first job of the day, laundry. Yay! Full disclosure, it is now 5:25. I have just hit my 1,000 word mark. So let's say I wrote 2,618 words for the weekend so far. It's still Saturday. I just went for a little. Does that work? I went to the shopping centre with my dad, and we had a nice little afternoon out, and we got food. So that obviously took a while, and I did buy some books. I bought Voyage of the Damned, which is doing the rounds. I think I could just go and get them, but I can't be bothered. And I bought When the Moon Hatched. Now, I've already read When the Moon Hatched. I read it in one sitting, and I think it made... I know I wasn't rating... No, I'm not rating books now, but I think I did last year, and I think I rated that like 5 stars purely for vibes. And I think it was a favourite. And I read it in one sitting. So I bought the hardback because I loved it. And I bought it on Kindle Unlimited, and I've just got this fear that it's not going to stick around for long. But it is, like I say, it's 5:25. Just hit the 1,000 word mark, and okay, technically I'm on 1,054. But I am still feeling good. I want to carry on. So let's just crack on, I think. Okay, so, yes, I have got changed. We're wearing the hoodie. I have my dramas on, and it's 5 to 8. I was hoping to get at least 2,000 words today, but I'm fighting for them now, so I think it's time to call it a day. I did get 1,806 today, overall today, which isn't bad considering it's very rare that I do get 2,000 or so. Just bear with me while I load up the calculator. So there's 1,618 yesterday. My mouse doesn't want to work now, but 1,618 plus 1,800 is about, I want to say 2.5, but I'm not sure. I'll come back to you on that one when let's see if we can get the mouse to work. 2 seconds. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but the mouse decided to freeze. So 1,618 plus 1,806. 618 plus 1,806 is 3,424. So a lot more than I thought, and I am very happy with that. So yes, 3,424 words written over 2 days. Bear in mind, I do work a full-time job Monday to Friday. I'm impressed with that. I'm happy with that. But I think I'm going to call it a night for the writing. I'm not ready to go to sleep yet, because it isn't 5 to 8, but I do have the start of the start of the second sleeve of that hoodie, and some books to read and some YouTube to watch. So I've done the work, now I can have an enjoy, and I will see you in the morning for Sunday, which will be hopefully another good writing day. But not bad for 3,000 words. The manuscript now sits at 51,616 words, and I think I'm adding in the outline it jumps, and I'm in that bit of jump that allows me to have a bit of play. And then once that's done, I will be back on to the next sort of major plot point. But for now, I'm going to call it a night, and I'll see you in the morning. It's now Monday. I completely forgot to vlog yesterday, so this little weekend writing vlog is now just going to run for the week, because why not? And I think when I left you, I had 3,000 words total. I did. Right, let's get the writing history up, because that's always fun. Alright, so Friday was 16. Let's just get the calculator. Right. So 16, 18 plus 1806 plus 1766. Oh, it was a 5k weekend. It's 5,190 words. So, in a change of pace, what we're going to do is work on some feedback from Witches and Wolves. And I'll come back to you when something happens. So it's now Wednesday. I'm all cozy in my new Limerick blanket. This is so soft and giant. But when did I last leave you? Oh, yes, I think it was Tuesday, Monday. Either way, I worked on the feedback that I got from my sister, fixed a few minor issues, that few plot points, possible plot points, and that were just sentence level fixes that I hadn't thought of, but thought maybe needed. So that's better. Sentence level fixes that I thought might have needed a bit more that didn't. My mum is my sort of copy editor. She tends to read more for the grammatical side of things, at least when I give her things to read anyway. And she's only got like a couple of chapters left, so then I can input her feedback, read it, see if it's useful, and then just go from there. So it isn't too late. It's only 10 to 8, and tomorrow I probably won't be writing because it is my day job's sort of monthly pub quiz, and I will be going. That's exciting. And then Friday I am hopefully going to stay at my partner's for the night, so I won't be vlogging, just to protect, privacy and whatnot, and I don't think I'll actually be writing then either. But in terms of where we are with Dragon Rise of the Riders, got to remember that one. We are currently at 54,517 words. I've written 664 tonight. I am aiming for 1,000, or to finish this, or to write the rest of this chapter to see where things end up. But we are at another plot point where at the end of this, I'm trying to be spoiler free, but I can't. I'm trying to be vague. 2 of our characters have a fight, and the outcome of that fight is not favourable for our main character. However, it does release the magic that they've all been working towards, so it is a fairly important chapter. I'm just going to plug it in. So it is quite an important one, I'd say. Well, if not chapter, plot point that I do need to make sure makes sense. I know this is only the first draft, but if I can do a good first draft, the revisions become easier. And today is the 22nd of January, so yesterday was Onyx Storm release day, so happy Onyx Storm release day if you were celebrating. I actually was sensible. I pre-ordered my copy, and because my mum's also reading that series, so I splurged and bought the hardback. Now this is the UK edition, and I have to admit, I just love these end pages. So we will put this down. This, I think, will be my book of choice when I finish this first draft, because I need to take some time away, I think. And I don't know if I've mentioned, but book 2 of Magic, which is from Witches and Wolves, that's the book I'm currently editing. That is up for pre-order on Kindle with a provisional, most likely, release date of the 28th of February. And I'm so excited. It would mean the world to me if you could read it, review it, and also read and review the first book, which is A Little Piece of Magic, which is available now and is on Kindle Unlimited. So that is the little plug to help a struggling author out. Because obviously, as much as I say I'm doing this as a hobby, it would be nice for more people to be able to read my work, and ideally I would like to be able to take this full time. I just love being able to create my own worlds and kill off my darlings. Yes, I am evil to my characters, and no, I don't care. But I think that's it. I've been rabbiting on for a while, and I think before I start losing the plot too much, I'm just going to leave you here and come back to you at this point, probably Saturday. Okay, so it's Saturday. I know I said I wasn't be vlogging today, but change of plans. The storm that's currently hitting the UK, well, part of it, was really bad yesterday, Friday. So in the interests of keeping everybody safe, my boyfriend and I decided that it would be better for me just to come home, and we're doing something tomorrow, Sunday. So that explains that. We're all fine, nobody got hurt or anything like that. But it's probably best because where I work at the top of the hospital, and it's an old building. All I heard all day was the scream of the wind, like literal scream, all day. So I think I had a bit of a headache from that, and I think I was just fed up and maybe slightly more anxious than I wanted to admit. But we're all good. I got home. I don't know if I mentioned, but my mum did have some feedback for me on From Witches and Wolves, so I was able to input that into the manuscript. I'm going to do one final pass. It comes out on the 28th of February, so I'm going to do one final pass probably about the middle of February, just to make sure that I'm happy with it. So I know where I am with that. And I've just written about 1077 words ish. I'm very precise with my ish, aren't I? I've just written 1,000 words in Riders, which is my dragon book, my current work in progress. And I'm just taking a little concentration break for a little bit, just while I reset, because I feel like I could go on, but I also feel like I'm starting to struggle for words. So I'm just going to take maybe like an hour break, because my laptop also needs charge. So that's charging there. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
to go inside and work on an acrostic poem? Are you ready to work on a poem? Shitty poem. Success. Actually, that was